Casino Skunk Secret Society. It's Ralph. I'm a little bit tired, and this episode's showing up a little bit later than normal, and I'll explain to you why after we start the film, or after we finish the film. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna make this kind of a quick one because I need to get it out. It's actually 4:47 in the afternoon on a Saturday. These usually don't get recorded that late, and I usually don't wear these things, but after the episode, I'll let you know what's going on. So a little bit of a cliffhanger here for you. So let's get into the theater. All right. Flash Gordon crash landed in his Stratus sled. Let's see if he makes it out alive. Don't look now, but I did a really crappy job cleaning my room today. I'll turn on that light back there so it doesn't look so dark. So Flash was in that Stratus sled. I mean, he's probably dead. We saw it crash into the other Stratus sled. Chapter 5, the Boomerang. Does he go to Australia? What does a boomerang mean? Maybe it has something to do with the Stratus sleds looking like boomerangs. I'm not sure. Get some color in my cheeks here. Come on. Take an orange.
That way.
The Stratus sled must be covered with some kind of protective metal.
Shield.
Look, there's somebody at the cave entrance. It's Dale and Happy.
Are they hurt?
I don't know. But if that bomber makes a direct hit, they won't live through it. Give me the controls, Arco. We're going to bail out.
What's the idea?
I'm going to power dive the ship into that bomber. It's the only way to stop them.
I'm going to stay here with you.
Now, there won't be time for both of us to bail out when we send the ship into a dive. You go first and I'll follow.
I'd feel a lot better if I had a parachute instead of these Martian wings. Good luck, Flash.
We'll both need it.
Did they rocket that fast last time? There it goes. They totally look like they're made of wood.
What's that?
One of those people. They're leading a ship.
A lot of recaps. One thing I noticed with Trip to Mars is that the recaps are very long. Already 3 minutes in. That's a lie.
Oh boy, he threw that sky jalopy smack in the middle of that bomber.
First of all, that's awesome.
Someone bail out? That must have been Flash.
Second of all, that's not how it went down in the previous week.
Around, will you? I'm getting tired being pushed around by a lot of mud pies. Hey!
Flash was on the floor of the Stratus sled when it crashed. This is such bullshit. All right.
Flash! Almost blew myself up. Door jammed after you left.
Well, your plan certainly worked. That bomber was blown into atoms.
At least Dale and Happy are safe from the nitron bombs. Let's hurry. They may need our help.
You want to keep
What do you
those
want me to get rough with you guys?
capes?
Careful, Flash. If those claymen sees, we'll never get dead and happy away alive.
It's a weird sort of subway.
This thing's rad.
What news from Azura's palace? The Earthmen escaped from Ming. Whether they are working with Azura, we cannot yet determine.
That side corridor looks familiar. I think it leads to the Clay King's throne room.
Let's try it.
Fortunately for you, Queen Azura's bomber has been destroyed.
Just as fortunate for you, Flash Gordon has saved your kingdom.
That's Dale's voice.
Came from there.
He has joined forces with Queen Azura.
But you got that guy all wrong, King. He wouldn't walk out on his friends.
Let's hope you're right. But until he fulfills his promise to bring Queen Azura here as a prisoner,
His
you
legs.
remain as hostages.
I know Flash will be here.
His legs are so gross.
For your sake, you better act quickly. Another day in these caves, and you will be changed into clay like the rest of us.
Did you hear that?
There must be something about the atmosphere in these caves that changes people into clay.
Yes, we've got to get them out of here.
There's no use in trying to fight them, Flash. We'll only be caught.
Zarkov, the nitron. If we can get some of that, we can force the Clay King to release them.
The whole supply was blown up on that bomber.
Yes, I know, but there may be some left in Azura's laboratory. Let's try it.
There might be people in those walls. Oh, nope.
If we could get that clay guard out of the way, we could reach Azura's domain.
But what can we do?
Go punch him.
Fight a clay man.
I'll decoy him away and we'll make a break for it.
Okay. I don't know where Flash threw that, but... Yes! You're gonna go. They figured out how to use that real quick.
We must be near Azura's domain.
If we can get up that ladder, we can find out.
It's easy enough. It's pretty easy to get some nitron.
All right, Doc.
These are much better sets than the last movie.
Ming's laboratory. That wonders. He's going for the televisor.
It's good to go watch last week's episode. Oh. Because the stuntman.
Nice going, Doc. I'll take care of these two. See what you can get out of Turner.
Go back and look at that stuntman. Dude, that's totally a different guy. Into the garbage chute, flyboy. That's awesome.
Show me where you keep the nitron. Over there.
I guess don't wear a cape. Look at this dude.
Where's the rest of it? We want all of it.
It's all there is. Our whole supply was blown up in the bomb.
Oh. Garbage chute, flyboy.
Flash, this is all the nitron there is.
But that's the only way we can save Dale, Doc. What do we do?
We've got to keep the beam operating.
That's sure funny. You know, we came all the way from our home to destroy that beam, and now we've got the chance we can't use it.
I've got an idea how we can use the nitron we have. If it works, we can destroy the beam later.
What's your plan?
Hold your hand out here. Do you feel that tingling sensation?
Yes.
That's radioactivity. Nitron is an element of the Earth's atmosphere. The beam has drawn it 40 million miles through space. During that time, it must have taken on radioactive qualities.
That's a little bit over my head, Doc.
Well, you've seen its explosive power. If I can convert that into a radioactive light ray, it'll be the most powerful weapon ever known.
Zip it.
What are you going to do?
The Earthmen have captured the powerhouse. Bring them here at once.
No. We will go to them. If what the Earth scientist says is true, then it is the very weapon I need for my war against the Clay people. Let him finish it for us.
Surround the powerhouse and await my signal to attack.
Okay.
Sarkov, someone's listening on the televisor.
Guys.
You're right, Flash. Tarnik must have switched on the receiving end.
That's sure to bring guards down here any minute. Go on with your work, Doc. I'll take care of them.
Flash Gordon, take him!
Just sashay into this room. Close the doors.
Try the other door.
They must have it. Quick, men!
Ow. My legs would have snapped. Oh,
Quick! Quick through the door!
toss a bomb through that window.
Flash, I think I've got it.
Well, it looks harmless enough.
Its appearance is deceptive. That harmless-looking machine has the power to paralyze any living thing.
Paralyzed? Oh, Doc, that's just a thing. Let's get back to the Clay kids.
Wait a minute. Can't go back. We're sure it works. I haven't tried the machine out yet.
Well, try it out on me.
Well, I'd rather you tried it out on me. So after all, it was my idea.
once you are paralyzed, Doc, I may not be able to bring you out of it.
Oh, it isn't complicated. By removing these cells, you reverse the atomic flow through these electrons.
Well, go ahead. Try it out.
Try it out on the guards coming in.
Guards here, something must have happened.
That Ming's got a gun.
Stand aside and I'll blast it in. Why aren't you on guard?
Your Majesty, we thought the Earthman was
Then
in
he
here.
stripped you. Search the palace grounds, and if he escapes, you'll pay with your lives. Stand aside, Your Majesty. Let the guards pass.
The Earthmen are in the laboratory. Even now, the scientist has completed the light ray and is testing it on Flash Gordon. We must be careful so that the machine will not be destroyed.
I hope I have enough nitron to do the work.
So happy to be paralyzed.
Now try to speak. See? The ray works perfectly. You're completely paralyzed.
Hold him! I congratulate you, Dr. Zarkov. You have rendered Flash Gordon powerless. Something even I was never able to do.
But you'd better let me turn this machine off.
I am taking no chances. The machine stays off.
But the nitron in those tubes will overheat any minute and blow us all to atoms.
Yeah. You're not very good at lying, Doctor.
Perhaps he's telling the truth.
Turn it off. Remember, my men will be watching. Take him to the dungeon.
Oh. Got him. Oh. There goes Queen.
Quick, Flash! The tunnel!
Oh my God.
Don't go in there. That's tetrahane, a deadly poison gas. Zura must have done this to stop us. We'll never get through that way.
Gotta get through somehow, Doc. If we don't, Dale and Happy will be turned to clay.
Your Magnificence.
The Earthmen have tricked Ming and his guards and are escaping.
I'll send a detachment of men after them immediately.
They're armed with a machine that could stand off an entire army. There's only one way to get them. Strike from the air.
Yes, Your Magnificence.
None of these guards have guns. Oh, he's gonna watch last week's episode.
Have Bomber Crew Z4 ready at once.
These guys are always trying to bomb these guys. Get some guns.
Let's get away from here.
It's that bomber.
They're heading right for us.
There they are.
Uh-oh. They're gonna get bombed. This guy looks so happy. Whoa, Commando. Oh. Flash. I'm done. Next week, the Tree Men of Mars. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the cliffhanger. That cliffhanger was... Flash was on the floor in the ship when it exploded last week. Somehow he made it this week. Whatever. There's some sneaky editing going on. Also, Flash, what are you doing paralyzing yourself? Just carry the gun with you and go get Zarkov. Anyway, so that's that. The reason why I'm wearing these today is because I left my normal, regular over-the-ear earpiece in my car because yesterday I took it to the hospital. I went to the hospital yesterday on Friday to get my first vaccine. So I have a thingy on my arm somewhere. Oh, it's way up there. You can't see it. There it is. So, yeah, I'm all shotted up. And then as of today, March 13th, 2021, it has been 1 year since the park closed. Yeah, and then I go in next week. Shouldn't affect the schedule here. I should still be having episodes every Saturday, so don't worry about me going back to work. There was no Screen Geeks this week, so I didn't shave my sides. I feel like... I don't know. I barely made the bed. I've been sleeping the last 2 days because I don't know if it's the shot or what, but I'm like super tired. Hopefully by next week I'll have more energy, but that's what's been going on. I'm excited to go back to work, get into shape, shave my beard, make sure I keep my beard maintained. I look like a mess. I feel like a mess. I'm in high spirits because a lot of good things are happening, but yeah, this week things got here a little late because yesterday I slept all day, and then today I just got up from a nap, took a shower, and then jumped on. So yeah, I'm doing okay, but I'm gonna cut this one short. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the support on Patreon. We'll see you next Saturday for the Tree Men. The Tree Men? Was it the Tree Men? I think it was called the Tree Men. Oh boy. Now I'm going to have to look it up. Hold on. Bear with me. Here I go. One more click. Tree Men of Mars. Tree Men of Mars. I don't know why this was called the Boomerang. Let me know if you have any ideas why you think it's called the Boomerang. Comment on Patreon in the comment section. DM me. Mention it on Discord. But yeah, I don't know why it was called the Boomerang. Anyway, it's good seeing you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see what happens to Flash next week. I'm assuming he's going to get rammed by that Strata sled because he's paralyzed like a dummy. Boy, we'll find out next week on Saturday Serials. Bye.